you said there's no manual. You said in your comments, there's no manual for running a business. What's the one mistake you see that agency owners make that you had to learn the hard way yourself?
Oh man, there are so many angles, but to me, if you don't practice what you preach, so the thing I had the web agencies say is that I've got a bad website. Oh, don't look at my website, but I'm going to do some great work for you, right? That doesn't make sense. Your website is a reflection of your own work. And so if you can't even do it for yourself, I don't care what you say. Seeing is believing. And so just make sure you get yourself right. Make sure you're presenting yourself well. Make sure you spend the time investing into your first impression, as we say.
Absolutely. I've seen how important that is with the changes that we've been through as an agency, where Matt took us from kind of a local service business agency in Houston to, a national kind of enterprise level agency. And that was all about what's on the website, the positioning, how are we presenting ourselves? 100%. And as somebody who takes all the inbound leads and all the phone calls coming in, absolutely saw the you get the type of clients that you're aiming for. And a lot 100%. Of that is what your website reflects.
Yeah.
So prior to having your own agency, you worked inside other ad agencies. What broke your brain the first when you getting into the client work on the business side?
Yeah, 100%. So I used to work for Clemenger BBDO down here in Melbourne, Australia, and George Hurst Y&R, so the Y&R group, which everyone knows of the two agencies worldwide. Rather than work for the man, I thought I'd be the man. But mate, sometimes you realize, and I know you're wearing a hat right now, but mate, the number of hats you wear, you've got to do sales, you've got to do HR, you've got to do marketing. I'm the same guy who has to empty the bins, as well as debt collect at the same time, and hire and do sales and make a website at the end of the day. And I think you just don't realize you can't do everything. That's where you need to build a great team. But you need to understand that you've got to have good cash flow as well. You've got to understand marketing. And so, whoa, that mind blown moment.
Absolutely.
So
no regrets though, having made that move. It was probably harder than you thought it was going to be, and you probably thought it was going to be hard. And did it end up being more difficult than you thought it would?
Well, actually, for me, I think my naivety of business was actually my strength, and the fact that I think if you showed me what the future would be like and how much pain I'd have to go through in the school of hard knocks and stuff, I think I would have tapped out. But I think I was like, it can't be that bad. Just make a website, sell a website. That's about it, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think that naivety goes like, that's simple, right? And stuff. So, like I said, my hair started here when I first started the agency. So I think this is a demonstration of just how much hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah. So,
absolutely. So we'll meet reality eventually, but the unfounded optimism is not a bad foundation to start off with, because you need that kind of optimism to launch into any venture. And if we knew what we were getting into, maybe we wouldn't start. But you've done it, you built it, so that's amazing.
That's it.
You're launching a SaaS while running an established agency. How do you think about productizing services versus building software, and why are you getting into that right now?
Yeah, I think if you actually look at all I was actually reading something about MailChimp. And we all know MailChimp for the email SaaS that it is. Did you know they were their agency back in the day and stuff like that? And then that kind of got me thinking, what's the backstory of all these different SaaSes and stuff? And I realized that everyone used to be a website shop somewhere in their lives, starting with websites. That then turns into some digital marketing, or you'd be a specialist or generalist. But then everyone realizes, maybe the grass is green on the other side. Maybe it's not just running a service business. Or what about product guys? And then, SaaS kind of blew up. Everyone loves SaaS. Let's get into SaaS. Recurring revenue sounds wonderful. And then away they go into SaaS land. But we actually started the SaaS not because I was that smart to say, do what I just said. It was actually, we were solving our own problem. So what had happened was we had created our own service-based business. We're getting lots of leads to our website. But you know what? I don't want leads. I don't want traffic. I want phone calls. I don't want people just to look at my website. I mean, you can give me 1 million impressions on my website. Or, I don't care what that time is. I need phone calls. I need forms filled out so I can actually follow them up. And so we were testing this thing over 7 years, tried 32 different variations across our website and client websites, and we decided and found one method on converting people faster and quicker, and we decided to productize it, and that's how Conversion Cow came about. So it was actually a product for myself. Copy selfish, but I just thought, hey, I want to help me and get that from Wigan. Then we did, and now we've actually turned it into a product that anyone can use for less than a cup a day and stuff like that. I don't have a cup here, but we have a cup that says milk your website and beef up your website for more leads, and that's the heart. Add our software to your website, and it's a nice, quick, easy way to jack up those conversion rates.
Sure. So is that a product that you use with active clients who come on in your agency? Are you
100%,
to adopt that as well?
Yeah. So now we've taken it to the point where, number one, it's on our website. Number two, it's actually on the Conversion Cow website. Conversion Cow is on Conversion Cow. But because we're building websites and people go, hey, you've built me a really great website, we're getting lots of traffic, are there any other tips and tricks, Irwin? And everyone, and here's a big mistake that a lot of customers make. They think it's about spending more money on marketing. Well, let's do more SEO, more traffic, more. I'm like, whoa. Do you realize that if you had 1 million people coming to you and only like a couple of percent are getting through, your issue isn't that you need 2 million people coming through.
Yeah.
It's like your toilet's blocked. We need to unplug this hole to get people through to your telephone.